Essays on Untouchables and Untouchability Social by Babasaheb Ambedkar. Chapter 2, Part 2. Al-Biruni, who wrote an account of his travels in India sometime about 1030 AD, must have been struck by the peculiarity of the Hindu social order, for he too has not omitted to make a note of it. He observed, the Hindus call their castes varna, that is, colors, and from a genealogical point of view, they call them jataka, that is, births, jat. These castes are from the very beginning only four. The highest caste is the Brahman, of whom the books of the Hindus tell that they were created from the head of the Brahman. And a Brahman is only another name for the force called nature, and the head is the highest part of the animal body. Therefore, the Brahman are the choice part of the whole genus. Therefore, the Hindus consider them as the very best mankind. The next caste is the Kshatriya, who were created, as they say, from the shoulders and the hands of the Brahman. Their degree is not much below that of the Brahman. After them follow the Vaishya, who were created from the thigh. And then comes the Shudra, who were created from his feet. Between the latter two classes, there is no very great distance, much. However, as these classes differ from each other, they live together in the same towns and villages, mixed together in the same houses and lodgings. After the Shudra follow the people called Antyaja, who render various kinds of services, who are not reckoned amongst any caste, but only as members of a certain craft or profession. There are 8 classes of them who freely intermarry with each other, except the fuller, shoemaker, and weaver, for no others would condescend to have anything to do with them. These 8 guilds are the fuller, shoemaker, juggler, basket and shield maker, sailor, fisherman, the hunter of wild animals and of birds, and the weaver. The 4 castes do not live together with them in one and the same place. These guilds live near the villages and the towns of the 4 castes, but outside them. The people called Hadi, Doma, Dumba, Chandala, and Badhauta are not reckoned amongst any caste or guild. They are occupied with dirty work like the cleaning and cleansing of the villages and other services. They are considered as one sole class and distinguished only by their occupations. In fact, they are considered like illegitimate children, for according to general opinion, they descend from a Shudra father and a Brahmani mother. As the children of fornication, therefore they are regarded outcast. The Hindus give to every single man of the 4 castes characteristic names according to their occupation and modes of life. That is, the Brahmin is in general called by his name as long as he does his work staying at home. When he is busy with the service of one fire, he is called Ishtin. If he serves 3 fires, he is called Agnihotran. If he, besides offering an offering to the fire, he is called Dikshita. And as it is with the Brahmin, so it is with the other castes. Of the classes beneath the castes, the Hadi are the best spoken of because they keep themselves free from everything unclean. Next follow the Doma, who play on the lute and sing. The still lower classes practice as a trade killing and inflicting of judicial punishment. The worst of all are the Badhota, who not only devour the flesh of dead animals but also of dogs and other beasts. Each of the 4 castes, when eating together, must form a group of themselves, one group not being allowed to comprise 2 men of different castes. If further, in the group of the Brahmin, there are 2 men who live at enmity with each other, and the seat of the one is by the side of the other, they make a barrier between the two by placing a board between them, or by spreading a piece of dress, or in some other way. And if there is only a line drawn between them, they are considered as separated. Since it is forbidden to eat the remains of a meal, every single man must have his own food for himself. For if any of the one of the party who are eating should take of the food from one and the same plate, that which remains in the plate becomes, after the first eater has taken part, to him who wants to take as the second the remains of the meal, and such is forbidden. The end.